Hello friends, welcome to Planet to Soul Astrology. Today we are going to discuss the most important and wanted by everybody topic, that is remedies or upay in Jyotish Shastra. I am not getting married, when my marriage will happen, when I will get a good job, I want to start a new venture, I want to start a new business. uh, I'm not having good relations with my spouse, with my parents, I'm not keeping good health. So many questions. I want my Bhagyodaya to happen, why I'm not getting success in my life. You know, about all these questions, the native or Jatakas coming to us, that is to an astrologer, are running some or other afflicted planet, Mahadasha, Antardasha, or in Gochar, the planetary positions are not running so good. So the problems arises in one's life, and then they come to the astrology. If at all they are a believer of astrology, if they are spiritual enough, then they come to us. So being an astrologer, being a Jyotish, this is my first foremost duty to become a very good psychologist first, and then the Jyotish with perfect and proper knowledge of Jyotish Shastra, with proper dictas. And then I have to suggest any type of remedies to the native. I do believe in remedies because I have seen many astrologers, many people, or many against superstitions people, or superstitious people believe very madly in this remedies. But I would say that one should not run after the remedies only. Okay, so I 100% believe in giving the remedies. I give all type of remedies to my Jatakas, and I have found very good and positive results in them. See, we cannot change anybody's destiny. We cannot change anybody's birth or death. But we could make the way simpler from birth to death, because we have not seen any life before birth and we will not see any life after death. So the period between this birth and death have to be measured in terms of many things, that is our life cycle. So coming back to remedies, I 100% believe in giving remedies, but I have seen very good results, and I will give this credit first to the people who are performing these remedies, because it is their faith, whatever they are doing, because we should not play with anybody's faith. It is their faith, their positivity, whatever I am giving to them. Let me tell you, the remedies which should be given should be very easy to perform remedies. We should not keep ones in a big expenditure. Unnecessary pujas, totkas, yantras must not be advised. Here I will tell you something about pujas performed. I do believe in pujas, I do believe in totkas, but it should be sattvic puja, it should be sattvic totkas, nothing like doing all aghori upays and frightening the people by doing all rubbish things, putting something on the road or something like this. Means people get afraid because of it. So wherever and whenever necessary, we have to advise pujas to the jatakas. So see, remedies are in many forms. Anything given to reduce anybody's pain, to reduce anybody's sadness, to reduce anybody's deteriorating conditions, the things which are advised, things which are given are called as remedies. It can be in form of puja, it can be in form of healing process, it can be in form of chanting of mantras, uh, performing small pujas by the jatak, him or herself, doing homas. And I strongly believe and I strongly appeal you all that small havans and small pujas have to be performed by jataka only at his or her home. Some pujas definitely have to be performed by purohits or panditji, but whenever you are going to perform any puja or whenever you are advising the person for any puja, they should select the person rather than we are asking them to go to the particular person. Let them go to the person who is very well versed with mantras, because in any puja mantrochar must be very clear and accurate. So mantrochar must be very proper. The process of puja must be well organized and well known to the purohit who is performing, and the purohit's attitude must be very good. Of course, he or she is going to take dakshina from you, but that dakshina should not exceed anybody's economy level. If person is not able to pay so much of fees, and then somebody is demanding, this is very wrong. I would rather say that any Jyotish or Purohit must not advise certain pujas which will keep the native in heavy expenditure. Coming back to remedies again, whenever you are going to doctor, so first he will, if you are having fever, so he will advise you paracetamol. So after taking paracetamol, if your fever is not subsiding, so maybe you are having more infection, then he will advise you some antibiotics. Still, if nothing is subside and it is diagnosed that you are having pus or something in the body, so some small surgical procedure is advised. If it is also not doing well with you, then hospitalization. See, process step by step. In remedies also same things are given, but step by step. I am not saying that first give this, then give this. No. It is a similar process, that first we have to give very simple and small remedies, easy to do remedies to the native, and then you can ask to perform puja on their own rather than going to anybody. So here I will tell you about some pujas which are universally done. Many of us have done it. So the first puja, very well-known puja, is Pitrudosh puja. We find Pitrudosha in the chart, Surya Rahu connection in the chart, or Chandra Rahu connection in the chart, Surya Ketu in the chart, or Rahu with Saturn, many times Saturn Rahu also. Because basically Rahu denotes our forefathers and our ancestors. So Surya is our Atma. Surya also denotes our father. So because of this Rahu, Surya gets afflicted, Surya gets eclipsed. So certain pujas are advised, and it is very much profitable, it is very much beneficial to the native, and these pujas have to be performed every 3 yearly. But as I said, from very well learned person who knows the proper mantrochar and who knows the proper procedure. No need to go very far away places to perform certain pujas. You can perform these pujas in nearby areas also with proper person. This all pujas, in any shastra, many things are not given. But as per the experiences, um, and as per the studies from our seniors, from our mentors, and from around people, we have experienced that this really works in this Kali Yuga. In previous ages, what used to happen, Rishi Munis used to perform Havan Home in daily basis. They used to do the mantra pathan on daily basis. So they were not finding much hindrance, much difficulties to lead a happy life, because they were living in the one. They were living in the jungle. They were making parnakutirs, and they were leading very happy life. They didn't need any pizzas, no burgers, nothing. They were very happy eating the roots and fruits in the jungle. So, and that time the total Jyotish was based on nakshatra study. Nakshatra is the sukshma of Jyotish. Rashis came very later as per Western astrology, but nakshatras are the base of Paramparik Jyotish. In Paramparik Jyotish, predictions have to be and are done on nakshatra only. And I, as an astrologer, always go for nakshatra reading of the native, and I follow this method of Jyotish Shastra. Coming back to remedies, Pitru Dosh Puja, then Navagraha Shanti, I don't believe much in it. So कुछ नहीं लगा तो नवग्रह पूजा करवा दो, सब ग्रह शांत हो जाएंगे. और एडवाइजिंग एनी stones to wear, ratnas to wear. Oh, this is very wrong practice. One should not bluff anybody in this way. Then coming next to pujas of Krur Nakshatra, like Ashlesha Nakshatra or Revati Nakshatra. About Nakshatra Puja, I want to share a few things with you. These Nakshatra Pujas have to be performed at the time of birth only. If native is already 15 to 20 years old, or he or she is 50 years old or 40 years old, these pujas should not be advised. चलो नक्षत्र पूजा कराओ फिर अच्छा हो जाएगा. No, certain pujas have to be done at the time of birth only, because in later age these pujas will not fructify good to the natives. So at the time of birth, if anybody comes to know that a Krur Nakshatra Puja has to be performed, it should be performed, and it will definitely give good result to the native. So this has to be kept in mind. Next puja is Guru Chandal Puja. Guru Chandal Puja means Guru and Rahu whenever are together, whenever are in trine, or whenever are in aspecting, or whenever are in each other's nakshatra, or are in parivartana. That time this Guru Chandal Puja is mostly advised to the native, and it really helps the native. But when it will help the native? When certain antardasha of the person is going on, any antardasha or gochar with Jupiter or with Rahu, that time only this puja should be advised, and with minimum expenditure one has to perform this puja, if at all necessary. Otherwise, simple remedies like chanting of mantras works like a miracle only. But in today's life, in today's busy and hectic schedule, nobody is finding time to chant the mantras. The basic concept of remedies are mantras only, Vedokta mantra, and it should be chanted with proper manner. This will work like anything in your life. I will advise my each and every viewer that you must chant Navagraha Stotra or Navagraha Mantra every day once at least. even though if you are not able to read Navagraha Stotra, then whatever planets or whatever Rashis you are having in your Lagna, in your 5th house and in your 9th house, you have to chant those Rashi mantra. For example, if you are having Aquarius Lagna, that is Kumbha Lagna, so that is a Saturn. So you have to chant Saturn Bij mantra or Vedokta mantra. You can chant the 5th Lord in Aquarius Lagna, 5th number Rashi is Mithuna, that is Gemini. So the deity ruled by Gemini or deity ruled by that Rashi is Vishnu. So Vishnu Sahasranam you can chant, or Vishnu Puja you can do. The 9th Lord for Aquarius people are Tula, that is Libra. So Venus represents Devi. So Goddess Lakshmi you can worship. You can do Shri Vidya. You can chant any goddess mantra, or if at all you are not able to chant any goddess mantra, simply chant Venus Vedokta mantra. Himkundam Runalabha Daityaname Param Gurum Sarva Shastra Pravatkaram Bhargavam Tamamyaham. So this is Venus mantra. Now I will come again to Mithuna. If you are not able to chant or read Vishnu Sahasranam, then simply you can go for Mercury Bija mantra or Mercury Vedokta mantra. Similar to Saturn, if you are not able to visit Saturn temple or Bhairav temple or Hanumanji's temple, you can chant these mantras. I always prefer giving mantras to Jatakas because our parampara of Hindu Shastra is based on spiritual mantras only, and these mantras have all miracle characteristics in it, but it should be chanted in proper way. If one doesn't want to do it, then we have to go for certain remedies, and we have to take certain things related to the connected planet. समझो किसी का any mahadasha of Surya is going on, and in his or her chart, of course we have to see Shadvarga bal of connected planet also in Gochar also. If Surya is not doing good, or in natal chart also Surya is not doing good, and if health of the native is affected because of Surya, because Surya represents our soul. Surya represents our arogya, health. Surya represents our resistance power. So if person is getting or having problems of health, and if his or her chart is having any affliction because of Rahu with Surya, or Gochar Rahu with Surya, or Gochar Surya on Rahu, any type of affliction, Saturn or Surya, then in that case, if any Ketu connection is there, then we have to ask the person to chant Vishnu Puja, Vishnu Sahasranam, or we have to ask the person that you go to Narayan temple, offer whatever nakshatra of these planets, we have to take the nakshatra Lord with that, and the things related to these planets we have to advise to the native. So if native is having Surya Ketu together, then Ketu is denoted by Shank, Shank, and Venus, then Surya is East Devata, that is sunlight. So at the southeast corner or at the east, one has to fill water in that shank and offer to Tulsi, or offer to any plants, or give ardhya to Surya Devata. See, many people are doing it in regular basis, otherwise also, even though these combinations are not there in the chart, it is always advisable, but particular for Ketu I am talking this. If at all Rahu is afflicted with Surya and any health problems or government related problems or any office issues, employee issues, or any things related to these planets, the bhava where these planets are placed. So we are getting the uh, bad fruits or less fruits of that bhava's karakatva. So in that case, you have to take any related things of Surya, related things of Rahu, related things of that nakshatra, and you have to advise the native to perform the remedies. I will give you one more example for this. If in anybody's chart, Shukra Ketu or Shukra Rahu combinations are there, then one has to worship Devi, because Venus and Ketu both indicates Daivi dosh. Daivi dosh means in his or her family in ancestor time, maybe some Kuladevi dosha has carried forward, and in this chart it is seen. So always worship Kuladevi or go to nearby temple. If you don't know your Kuladevi, go to nearby temple and worship that Devi. Offer some fresh scented mogras or fresh scented flowers to the Devi. Offer some perfume, small itra bottle, and give green bangles to Devi Ma. All suhag things, all you can give sindoor, give some fire Devi Ma. So such remedies are given for Surya Rahu or Surya Ketu natives. Already crackers are there outside my house. Ganpati festival is going on. So coming back to remedies, if one is having Shani Rahu in the chart together, so it is said that it is a Preta dosha in the chart. Many call it as Preta dosha. So for such combinations, one has to do people puja. People tree, they have to go, the people tree should be in temple only. They have to do pradakshina to the people. When we are doing any type of pradakshina, see, whenever we are going to any temple, we are doing pradakshina of that temple. We are also doing pradakshina, or we are just making rounds over that people tree. Why these rounds are made? Why this pradakshina is made? We are keeping that deity, or we are keeping that people in bandhana, that please help us and please look at us as we are doing pradakshina of yours. So we are coming in your orbit and we are making you near to us. So this is the basic concept behind performing the pradakshinas. So many remedies are there. So you have to see the Mahadasha, you have to see the Antardasha, you have to see the gochar of the planet, and you have to give remedies accordingly. Don't give expensive remedies to the native. We have to take very positive vibrations from the native also. And the last thing I will tell each and every Jyotisha as well as each and every healers, that unless and until Jyotish is having, or astrologer is not having any upasana or any sadhana baitak, we call it as upasana baitak of upasana. It's of no use giving remedies to any native, it will not fructify. Because whenever you are giving remedies to your native, you are giving a part of positivity of yours, sadhana, and you have to recover that part by performing sadhana, meditation or upasana on daily basis. For self also it is very much necessary, then only it will work. So in next time we will discuss more about the remedies. So today I will conclude here only. Do subscribe Planet to Soul Astrology channel, hit like button, and God bless you all. Dhanyawad.